așa? Live, da, live, Robert, da? Ți desuri live? Okay, good. Okay. Average 500. Okay, good. Hey, everybody. Hang on one sec. I'm just finishing up the conversation here. Welcome to the 4% Entrepreneur Show. Yes, sir. Got it. So, and then you said it's a 2,500 max, right? Gotcha. Okay, sounds good. All right, John, you have been of a great help. Thank you so much. All right, I'll be in touch with you guys here in about, give me like an hour, maybe 2. All right, thank you. Thanks, bye-bye. All right, everybody. Welcome to the 4% Entrepreneur Show. My goodness, man, I'll tell you guys. Whoo! Austin Tools, what's up, my man? Cameron, good to see you guys. Saeed, Ebud. Okay, hope you guys are doing well. You got no money, you got problems, man. You got money, you got problems. You got more money, you got bigger problems. The more money you got, the more problems you got, you know? And you just got to handle it. And that's what we're doing here, okay? All right, so today we're talking about getting traffic like a boss. Yes? How's everybody doing? Okay, I want to make sure you guys are here with me here. Let me just kind of, I want to interact with you here today because I kind of missed the interaction thing going on. Can everybody hear me okay? Just wait. Okay, Dana. Okay, Dana, great to see you guys. Great to see a lot of familiar names here. Al, good to see you. Okay. Everything is good. Let me check our YouTube, see what we've got happening over there on YouTube. We've got some people on YouTube. What's up, everybody? Okay, let's get it going. Okay, so all right, so you guys, if you're new to the 4% Entrepreneur Show, my name is Vick Strizheus. I'm the founder of the 4%. We're building this thing out. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. You know, if you have an account with 4%, then you guys, you know, more of on an inside look of things, right? So, you know, we're putting these shows out every week, twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday, right? We haven't missed a show yet. And the idea is simple, is to share with you strategies. You know, I have been doing these shows, I don't know, we're probably episode 10, 11, I don't know how many episodes we've done so far. But my intention here is pretty simple. I want to deliver to you ideas, strategies, or, you know, just like thoughts, methods, ways of thinking, ways to, you know, for you to get your business to the next level. And really, at the end of the day, is how can we help you become a better entrepreneur, become the best at whatever it is that you're doing, right? Get to the top 4%. So if you're brand new to these shows, you know, feel free to tune in on 4percent.com and you just go to On Air tab. We currently have this site, you know, we have a brand new, completely redesigned version of the 4% coming out. It's going to be really, really awesome. It'll be like we're creating a hangout place for all entrepreneurs. So we're going to have like millions and millions of people here. If you are an insider of the 4%, if you have an account with us, okay, you guys stay tuned this Friday. The whatever that date is going to be, the 27th, I think, right? 27th of 28th, okay, of September. All right, we are releasing a training, all right? It's a guided training for affiliate marketers specifically to teach you how do you become absolute dynamite as an affiliate marketer. How do you go from $0 to $10,000 as an affiliate promoting whatever the heck you want to promote, right? As long as you believe in it, as long as it's a good product, right? But then, so how do you structure that? And then how do you 10x that? And then how do you 10x that? So yeah, that's really what I'm talking about, is how do you, can an affiliate engineer, you know, a $10,000 revenue, $100,000 revenue, and then $1 million? Can an affiliate do that? And the answer is yes. Now, how most affiliates are doing it is completely, you know, typical, right? The way that we're going to be showing you how to do that is going to be completely different, right? So if you are operating like an affiliate, if you're selling affiliate products, which a lot of people do, you still have to operate like a business, right? Like an entrepreneur. A lot of you guys tuned into these shows and you call yourself an entrepreneur, and that's awesome. We all like the, you know, those fancy callings and names or whatever, but most people are clueless what it actually means. You know, what does it even mean to be an entrepreneur? What is it? How does an entrepreneur act? How do they behave? How do they run their business? And what is this all about? So you can still promote other people's programs as an affiliate, but you've got to structure your business as an entrepreneur and run it like an entrepreneur, so that you are, at the end of the day, you're building you, and you are being that true entrepreneur that you need to be. So that is coming up on Friday, and I think it's going to, man, I think we're going to do so much good in the industry. It's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be awesome. Today I want to talk about traffic. Okay, how do you get traffic like a boss, man? See, this is the thing. Who wants to be a boss? This is the thing, man. This is the thing that everybody's talking about, right? You know, you go to Instagram and everybody's like, hey, you got to be a boss. You be the boss, and all these fancy sayings and all that stuff. Let me ask you this. What does it mean to be a boss, right? What does it mean to be a boss? Everybody wants to be a boss, but not everybody wants to do what the boss is doing, okay? Or supposed to be doing. You guys see what I'm saying? Okay? How do you get traffic like a boss? Okay? So we're going to tackle this today. Unshakable Cameron. Great seeing you here, Cameron. Okay, more time for the channel. Gary Roberts, good to see you here. Gary's over here all the time. Cameron's here all the time. I appreciate you guys, okay? So, who wants to no thanks? Who says no thanks? Nana, I'm not sure. I am the boss because my wife lets me, okay? See, for you to be the boss, you've got to become the boss, right? For me to be the boss, I've got to become the boss. So, you know, with all these social media now, you know, all these cool sayings or you know, all these, you know, nice things that people are posting and whatnot, might make you feel good for a second, right, to call yourself the boss. But in reality, you got to become the boss. So we got to do things that the boss would do. I'll tell you this, there's a boss and there's what? What's the opposite of boss? All right, you agree? About right? Right? There's a boss and there's an employee. Pretty simple concept. All right? Very simple concept. Now, you can either be an employee or you can be the boss. Either one is good. You make money here, you can make money here, right? Now, when it comes to traffic, guess what? Those two things apply, you know? Dude, 96%ers, 4%ers, okay? Completely different worlds when it comes to traffic generation. That's what I want to talk about, okay? Now, let me lay this down here, and then maybe we can have, if we have some time for Q&A, I'd love to hang out with you guys, okay? So there's let's see, how do we, I'll just probably write it. There was 6 levels of traffic, okay? I think when everybody, when people, entrepreneurs or marketers, when they venture out into this marketing world or whatnot, doing whatever they're doing, I think for you to, your starting point is you need to understand traffic. So everything we're going to talk for the rest of this, episode here on the 4% Entrepreneur Show. Okay, you are the boss or you work for one. That's right, Pete. You are the boss or you work for one. But you know what? If you call yourself an entrepreneur, you better be the boss, man. And so the boss, as it comes to traffic, you gotta be able to get traffic like the boss, and it's exactly our topic today. For you, the starting point, okay, is understanding traffic. And there is different, not all traffic is created equal. There is levels of traffic, there is layers of traffic, there is shades of traffic, okay? So what I will do is I'm gonna lay these out here, Okay, hopefully it's gonna make a lot of sense to you guys. Okay, level 1, okay, traffic level number 1. This is called cold ad. Okay, cold advertisement. This is level 1 traffic. Bottom of the barrel, man. Okay, bottom of the barrel. This is like me running an ad on whatever, just posting an ad, trying to get a click to my website. Okay, if you want to get traffic like the boss, you gotta understand what you gotta understand the game, right? So you don't get on the basketball court and just start shooting the ball and hopefully you win a championship. It will never happen. If you want to win a championship, you've got to understand the game and you want to be very deliberate. Okay, so cold ad, still simple concept. Most people are floating in this category, level 1 stuff, bottom of the barrel. Okay, bottom of the barrel. The next step above that, what do you guys think that would be? I'm actually curious. Let's do a group. Let's collaborate here. Okay, I wanna. Okay, somebody says, let's see, what is this? Says, all these cool dudes with 2 tubes of hair, gel, and money flashing are fake bosses. It's cool. Okay, we must be real bosses. You must be the real boss. And you know who you need to impress, man? You guys need to. I don't care about somebody trying to impress me, and I certainly don't care about trying to impress somebody else. I don't care about that stuff, right? Because at the end of the day, when you go home and you put your head on your pillow and you go to sleep, see, you gotta feel good about yourself. Nothing else matters. You guys agree or disagree, right? I don't care what anybody thinks of me. I don't care what you think of me. Hopefully it's good because I do my part, right? But you know what? Me trying to impress you, I mean, it's crazy, right? I want to impress myself. You should impress yourself. Okay? So what's level 2? What do you guys think level 2 is? Smart traffic. What does that mean, smart traffic, Gina, right? So, okay, so funnels. Okay, somebody saying funnels. When we're talking about traffic now, we're actually talking about traffic, like visitors. Okay, so what is traffic? It's people visiting our site. Okay, so if this is our website here, okay, or our landing page, we should be, this is our landing page, and we're trying to get traffic, okay, or our site, whatever that is. Okay, level 1. Okay, Google Ads. Okay, Google Ads, Cameron, it would fall under the cold ad traffic. Okay, targeted. Tony Blum says targeted. Funnels. It's not funnels. Okay, funnels and traffic, they're 2 different things. Okay, completely different things. See, this is why a lot of people are confused. Okay, we talked about this on one of the previous episodes of the 4% Entrepreneur Show. The reason why people fail. One of the biggest reasons is because a lot of people are confused. Okay, targeted traffic. All of this traffic should be targeted. There are 6 levels. All of them should be targeted. Okay, you never go for not targeted traffic. Level 2, you guys, would be this. Okay, if this is your cold ad, okay, level 2, what I could do, just a step above that, it would be value add. Okay, it would be a value add. So let me tell you this, a difference. Okay, so the cold ad would be something like, I just put up a little, dude, I just go buy click. Okay, there's a lot of click resellers out there. I just go buy clicks. That's a completely cold ad traffic, right? You guys know what I'm talking about? Okay, I can get this from somebody, or I can get this, by just placing an ad on sites that nobody knows who I am. Nobody it's like completely cold, right? People are not pre-framed. Value add is, let's say if I run an advertise. Maybe I do a YouTube, okay, which is a crazy idea right now, you guys. Okay, so what I can do is I can put up a little ad on YouTube, for example, right? And I can target that ad specific to my audience. Now, in that YouTube video ad that I can run traffic for, right? That ad will actually be of value to that prospect, okay, to that audience. Right? See what I'm saying? So it's still an ad. Okay, it's still kind of cold, but it's a step above that, because like a cold ad would be, hey, click here, or maybe it would be like a screenshot, or maybe like some kind of an actor or voiceover. That's completely cold. There's no personality, there's no connection, nothing, right? Now, if I take my phone here and I shoot a quick video, and I know that I'm talking to an audience who are looking for funnel training, for example, right, or list building or whatever, and I say, hey everybody, my name is Vick, such and such. Let me tell you 3 things about blah, 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 right? And here are the three things, boom. You give them, but you know exactly who you're targeting, so all of your traffic should be targeted, right? Of course. But if I know who I'm targeting, I can create 3-point little value ad, right? My ad could be 30 seconds long, could be a minute long. This is just an example here. But I give them a nugget, and I say, hey, if you want to learn more, click on the link or click below. I'll show you more. That's a value add, okay? So it's still cold. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay, but I'm delivering value. Now this could be, if you are, if you guys are on Facebook, right? This could be a value add, very easy right now to do a live stream on Facebook and then sponsor it or boost it up, right? If you want to do that. Now don't get carried away in completely relying on like platforms like Facebook, where a lot of people actually nowadays are teaching just Facebook, just a particular platform. And so a lot of entrepreneurs, what I see is they're just like completely basing their business and their livelihood on just one thing, like Facebook. Like the only way to get traffic is Facebook, which is crazy. It's insane. Facebook is doing try doing this right now. Try to put up a Facebook post with a link and see what your engagement is going to be like. Okay, it's going to be almost nothing. Okay, almost nothing. Because Facebook doesn't like you putting links unless you pay them big bucks. There will be a day very, very soon where you guys are relying on Facebook 100%, right? If you're not doing the stuff that we talk about all the time here, which is you siphon traffic, you capitalize on opportunities, and then you build your internal. What's going to happen is a lot of people will wake up one day and being banned from Facebook completely, or slapped, or punished so much that people will lose businesses just like that. It's going to happen. Just watch, right? So this gives you an idea, right? So we're talking about traffic levels now. So value add, does that make sense, everybody? What the difference between a cold ad and a value add is, right? This gets you better prospect, better customer, a little bit more engaged, a little bit more on their toes, right? Where this guy is coming in like this, be like, all right, dude, whatever, I'm just gonna click on it. I'm pretty sure, this is some kind of a scam or whatever. I'm not gonna do anything. So they're coming in pre-framed, for resistance, okay? This is, you have their guard down a little bit. Okay? Saeed, it's good to see you too. Okay? Now, what's a step above that? Okay? A step above a value add, it would be like an endorsed traffic. Okay? Endorsed traffic, this is popular with little, some of the more popular guys out there with like JV partners. You guys familiar with, what I'm talking about when I say JV partners? Okay. You give a nugget who's viewed the videos. Yes. Okay, so like JV partners. So if you have, if I have another marketer and that other marketer has a list, and we can JV, right? So, he emails his list and he says, hey, Vic is awesome. He's putting up this class or this, video. I want you to watch it. It's gonna benefit you. So it's pre-framed. It's endorsed. You can say pre-framed / endorsed traffic. Does that make sense? Okay. I'm so glad. Let's see. Make sure that we're here. Interpretation. Okay. Joint venture. Yeah, joint venture could be not a safe list. Safe list is not. Safe list is garbage. Okay. Used to be good. Charity, safe list is garbage right now. Okay? So level 3 would be like endorsed traffic. Okay? Now I'll tell you how, and there was a point for me, showing you all this stuff. Hang on one sec. Sorry guys, I got so much stuff going on here. Okay, a step above endorsed traffic would be, and I'm showing you this because all of you, you guys watching this, especially if you are in 4%, right? You guys should know this, and you should be you should be operating your business, and we'll talk about that in a minute here, because it's gonna allow you to get traffic like a boss. Okay, a step above endorsed traffic would be endorsed. Anybody can guess? Endorsed plus value add. Okay, so endorsed plus value add, it would be like this. let's say if I have a fellow entrepreneur, right? Okay. If I have a fellow entrepreneur, and maybe we do like a webinar together or something like that, right? So he endorses me, and then I deliver value to his audience on a webinar, right? And then those people come from his webinar, they go to my landing page or my world, and so that is traffic coming to my world, so it's endorsed plus value add. Does that make sense, everybody? Yes? Okay? So when you look at what happened in here, okay, most people, like very, very, very few people in our marketplace, in our, in online marketing community as we know it now, okay, they even get here, okay, endorsed or endorsed plus value add. Okay, most people are kind of floating over here. Now, what is a step above that? Okay, you guys talking about send value for JV to other YouTube channel? Yeah, that could be. Okay, what's a step above that? Okay, a level 5 traffic here, a step above endorsed and value add, it would be traffic, okay, that I would call indoctrinated traffic. Okay, indoctrinated traffic. That's a big word, man. Let's look it up. Indoctrination. Okay, let me. I don't want to. Let's ask our dictionary, right? Indoctrination. So check it out. Okay, the process of teaching a person or group to accept a set of beliefs uncritically. Okay, so if I understand all these different variations of traffic, okay, I would usually start somewhere at the bottom here. Everybody does it, okay. I'm not sure if I don't have my blueprint. I was going to show you guys a blueprint. So usually everybody starts at the bottom, okay. You're not being born being the boss, right? Okay. Usually everybody starts out as an employee. Even the boss at one time was an employee, okay? So nothing wrong with that, okay? All of you guys are like, I'm the boss, but you never did this, you know? How do you become from an employee? Maybe you become a manager, right? This is like a hierarchy. There's like a ladder. They call it the corporate ladder, right, Cameron? Okay. There's a corporate ladder. So there's like an employee, manager, there's like a regional manager or district manager, whatever they call them, right? Those titles. And then so eventually you become the boss. You become the CEO, which, you know, if anybody call themselves an entrepreneur, dude, you are the CEO of your own enterprise. Even if you don't have products, even like I said, if you're running other people's stuff, if you structure your business and run your business like you're the CEO of your own company, like you're the CEO of you know, $1 million or $100 million company, corporation, you completely change the way you think about yourself, how you behave, what you do, what you consume, what you read, what you pay attention to, right? What you allow yourself to do and don't allow yourself to do. The game completely changes, right? The life of an employee is completely different than the life of a boss, okay? A pyramid. Let's draw a pyramid here, yes? Does that make sense? Now, this is a simple metaphor, man, but this is same stuff happens in the world of traffic. So what I need to do, okay, is I need to cultivate the traffic. I need to engineer, and I need to create the traffic. The highest, write this down if you guys are taking notes, okay, the highest converting, best quality traffic will be that I have cultivated and created, okay? I create it. You don't create traffic here, you just get traffic here, okay? So I'll show you in a minute here the process that you guys can ponder through and think about as it relates to traffic, because this stuff does not happen just by accident. It doesn't happen just because, you know, you exist. It happens, this level 4, level 5 and above happens by design. Okay, it happens by you being deliberate and you understanding the game and you following the game, the rules of the game, right? Laws of success when it comes to marketing and business and all that traffic. There are laws that govern everything, okay? Indoctrinated traffic. So when I take somebody, okay, following this example here, So I can be, okay, I can be, all right, I can be starting an ad over here. I'll show you in a minute here, give you some practical examples here. So I can run an ad, okay, over here, and I take these people to my little cloud here, okay? Everybody should have their own cloud. Everybody should have their own bubble on the internet, right? Everybody should have it. If you don't have your own cloud, if you don't have your own conversion machine, your conversion mechanism, you're just dabbling, man. You're losing a lot of money, and you're not doing it correctly. How many of you guys have seen my mass traffic blueprint, right? That I talk about. That's like the core. That's how I built my business. I mean, for the last 13 years, really, right? And I perfected that model over the last 13 years. And I follow that, and I teach it. As a matter of fact, if you guys want, right, I'll do a masterclass later. You can go to FourPercent.com/traffic, or somebody invited you to this show or whatever. If they're in the 4%, find out how to get on the mass traffic masterclass that I'm doing, and I walk you through in detail about your conversion mechanism here. So what I do here is what I have going on in my bubble here in my cloud, okay, this creates indoctrination, okay? This creates indoctrination. So the process is pretty simple, right? So the process is I have my landing page. I know it's probably going to be small. Can we zoom in here? Can you guys see it okay, right? So it's pretty simple. All of my traffic will go to my landing page, okay? When they opt in, all right, they will either go to my retarget pool, all right, and we talk about it, or they'll go to my list, okay? Internal traffic, this is external stuff, this is internal stuff. Now, from my landing page, they'll go to some kind of a funnel that I'm promoting, all right? Somebody said the word funnel earlier. Okay, that's where the funnel comes in. It's a step after I get the traffic. Once they entered through my front door, then I take them through the funnel, okay? Now, what happens there is whatever that funnel sells, it sells, okay? But if I'm smart, what I do, okay, is I have my home, my hub on the internet, okay? And this, all of your indoctrination stuff, you guys, it happens here, okay? It happens over here, okay? What I do here, all right, and we'll do more in-depth trainings on this if you guys want, specifically in the 4% challenge, this really a look behind the shoulder of how to engineer all this stuff. As an affiliate, if you're not running this model, you're wasting so much money. Let me tell you why, okay? Again, I said nobody starts out getting traffic, like a high quality, good traffic, super converting traffic just because you wanted to get traffic, okay? As a matter of fact, if you look in the industry, everybody's what they'll teach you, most people, like 80 to 90% of the traffic trainers right now, here's what they're saying, okay? They'll say, go to Facebook, all right, and get traffic from Facebook. Okay, great. Okay, that's one way. Some people will tell you, okay, go and just buy clicks. Like, traffic is easy. All I can do is just go buy clicks. All right, you can go buy clicks, right? You buying, from some sort of a click reseller. What I'll tell you is you got to be smart and you got to follow a model. You can do all of the above, right? But what I would also, especially right now, and this is what I'm talking over and over and over again. By the way, if you guys have internet traffic mastery later tonight, we're going to be getting together. I'll tell you guys what we're doing. Influencer media, okay? Influencer traffic right now is super underpriced. Crazy underpriced. You can get so much traffic from this. It'll be this level and this level, okay? Depending on how you structure it. If you don't know what you're doing, okay? If you're not, if you're just kind of dabbling, just kind of throwing stuff against the wall and see what's going to stick, most people will fall under this category. But I can go to an influencer right now, and I can leverage other people's following, right, just to kind of get the traffic. Now, if I'm smart, I would still do that because it's super undervalued. It's much cheaper than Facebook. It's much cheaper than just buying clicks, right? But you got to know what you're doing. But I would start with level 2 right here. So this would be my starting base point right here, okay? So I would create some kind of a value for that influencer so that their people are responding to a value ad, not just a cold ad or where they're coming in like this. Okay, I want them to be responding and getting value. So regardless if they decide to do business with me or not, I still provided value to them. That way, okay. That way, you know, I will never be perceived as just this annoying guy who's just like everybody else. You don't want to be just like everybody else, okay? But let me tell you what can happen here, okay? Speaking of the influencers or any of the external. So this stuff is like endorsed. These three, okay, it'll be like external traffic, okay, is what I call in internet traffic mastery. Okay, in internet traffic mastery, I say there is two levels of traffic. There is internal and external. This will be external. Okay, this is where I go to siphon all of the, you know, things that people are teaching out there when it comes to traffic. Like, oh my goodness, this is the holy grail of traffic. This is like, go to Bing, go to YouTube, go to Google and get traffic there. Go to you know, SRDS, go to do email drops and media buying and all these things. All of those things are good, okay, and we teach all that, but it's all external traffic, okay? Even endorsed traffic is still external traffic. My job is to understand how to work with this internal traffic. Again, you go from being an employee to being a little bit smarter, right? How do you ascend, man? You ascend by skilling up. It's pretty simple, right? You don't ascend just because, you know, one day you're flipping burgers and then the next day you want to own the McDonald's, the franchise. It doesn't happen. You want to skill up, right? So on your journey to skilling up, you acquire certain skills, you rise above the, you know, the common level, and to the degree that you decide to go up, right, and become more valuable to whatever it is that you're doing, will the income follow, okay? So what I need to do is I need to understand how do I work with this traffic, and then this level 4, 5, and 6, okay, which by the way, level 6 here, it will be your customers, okay? And we can add level 7, okay? And that would be fans or indoctrinated customers, or we can just probably leave it at that, okay? But I think there could be another level, but I think we'll just let's just leave it at that for now. Okay, so this stuff, the bottom 3, okay? The bottom 3, this is where most people are playing at. Most people in our industry, most people probably watching this are here, okay? I want to teach you guys, if you want to, how do you ascend? And the way that you ascend is you use this to engineer this. How you engineer this, let me show you one quick example here, okay? Before we even get in here, what I want to do is I want to maximize my traffic that I'm getting here. So if I'm going to put up, let's say I'm going to put up, you know, let's say I'm going to put up $1,000, okay? I'm going to invest $1,000. I need to get me a new marker. I'm going to invest $1,000, okay, in getting, let's say for easy example here, okay, I'll just use blue. That's fine. So I'll do $1,000, okay, and for easy math, let's just say my one click I'm going to pay $1 for a click. That's a little over the top here for pricing, but let's say I get 1,000 clicks, right? Okay, so for me to get 1,000 visitors, I'm going to put, thank you, I'm going to put $1,000. Okay, simple math. Now, what I want to do is I want to be very, very smart with the amount of clicks that I'm getting. Now, these 1,000 clicks will probably come from either level 1 or level 2. Okay, if I'm smart, they're coming from level 2. If they're coming from level 2 and they're hitting my landing page over here, my conversions to my list will be better. Okay, my conversions to my list will be higher, so I'm monetizing that traffic a lot more. So if I'm driving a traffic that's coming from value add traffic, and they're hitting my landing page here, my conversions might be 40, 50, 60%. Whereas if it's just a completely cold traffic, okay, my conversions might be 20%. Okay, you guys get me? I want to teach all this stuff I mean, if you really want to learn this stuff, the 4% challenge will be the place for you to go, because I'm really going to, like, over the shoulder show you how to build this all out for yourself. Okay, you can apply this to any industry, really. Okay, so the quality of traffic matters as they're getting to my landing page. Now, what happens here is, let's just say I got 1,000 1,000 visitors, $1,000, okay? If I follow my model, which I do, all right, and you got all of your, let's say let's say that your opt-in rate is 30%, somewhere in between, right? In between this and this. Let's say average 30%. So from 1,000 visitors, you'll have about a 30% landing page opt-in. You'll have what, 300 to your list, okay? Now these 300 people that got on your list, guess what? If you're smart, right? You listen to Vick Strizheus, hear what I'm teaching you. These 300 people automatically go into your indoctrination bucket right here. That's what you right here. There's a connection here, okay? See what I'm saying? So anybody that got on your list, your goal should never, ever, 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 ever be trying to get every penny and squeeze every penny out of that prospect, okay? Okay? Because you will never reach the indoctrination stage. You will burn your list, okay? So that's why you put them through this process here. And these 300 people go to your hub eventually, like literally within like the next 3 to 5 days, they'll end up in your hub. And this is where indoctrination happens. Now, as we said earlier, what is the meaning of indoctrination, right? It's the process of teaching a person or group to accept a set of beliefs uncritically, right? So this is who I am. This is what I stand for. This is my belief system. This is my philosophy in business. That's what I'm willing to tolerate. That's what I'm not willing to tolerate, right? You're being a meaningful specific. You're not a wandering generality anymore, right? So if you're being a meaningful specific, then, right, these people, it is your responsibility, it's your job. Again, if you want to be the boss, if you want to get the traffic like the boss, right? Your goal here is to, well, that goes without saying. Hopefully you're providing good value and service to these people, right? You're not just trying to, like I said, sell something that just to make a buck. Unfortunately, a lot of people are doing that, okay? Now, these people, my job is to help them and take them to this process here of getting indoctrinated. They're not my customers yet, okay? Maybe some might become customers, some might not, okay? But my focus should be to turn them into being indoctrinated. Now, what am I doing with the rest of the 700, right? Out of the 1,000 visitors that I got, guess what? 700 go into my retargeting pool because they didn't opt in, okay? And what I teach you inside of the, Internet Traffic Mastery, again, a lot of you guys have been following that. A lot of you guys are in that program. This is the model that I follow. So I want to maximize. Very, very few people are able to maximize their traffic. So again, initial investment $1,000. Okay, this scenario here, I got 300 people going to my indoctrination, bucket, or my world. The 700 here, okay, guess what? When I run ads to these people, which ads do you think I'm going to run to these people? Okay, I can follow them on CNN, I can follow them on weather.com, I can follow them all over social media, all over the place, wherever they are, and I can follow them with my ads, okay? They're not in my world yet, okay? But they are, I taken them out, okay? Because I already spent $1,000 to acquire them. I might as well, do something with that traffic. Never ever waste a visitor, which is one of the rules in Internet Traffic Mastery that I teach. Never ever waste a visitor. Okay, so a lot of people understand the concept of retargeting. Most people are not doing it right. Most people are clueless about retargeting. So if I'm going to spend $1,000 and I want to get them quick, and I go to an influencer, okay, most people, what they'll do is they'll just get what they get as far as opt-ins, and then try to get what they get as far as sales. Okay, usually very, very minuscule results. Right? And then these people are like complaining, right? The bosses, when it comes to traffic, the traffic boss, he understands the process, so he'll be like, all right, I've got 300 people here, I got 700 people here. I'm not going to, instead of me spending another $1,000 to get 1,000 visitors, I already got 700 here, and I might spend $50 to market to these people, okay? And I'm going to run to these people, I'm going to spend like $50, about, right? And I'm going to run, now I've just ascended myself to this level, okay? Value add. Guess what? The only ad I run to these people here in my retargeting pool, this cloud, that did not opt in, would be a value add. Okay, you guys see that? So this could be a show. This could be a YouTube video. Okay, this could be your landing page. And so ultimately what you're doing is you're bringing these people back to your landing page, or maybe a variation of a landing page now. And your goal is to get these people to go from this cloud to go here, and therefore be put into your indoctrination phase over here. Okay, am I confusing you guys, or is this making sense so far? Okay, hang on. Mass traffic blue. Okay, virtual ladder. Okay, solo ad swaps. Solo ad swaps. Ahmed's saying solo ad swap. It will be right here. It's cold ad. Okay, it's cold. It's bottom of the barrel. This is where most people are playing. Okay, and that's why you guys. That's why I mean most people are not succeeding just because of the awareness. It's three things, man. It's awareness, plus following the right blueprint, plus taking massive action, following the right blueprint. See, you can be taking massive action, following the wrong blueprint. I got like 3 markers in my hands here, man. You see what I'm saying? And then you'd be like, oh, this doesn't work. This business sucks. Okay, so somebody calls it warm traffic, influencer. Okay. Making sense, making sense. Okay, thank you, Jerry, Rick, good. I want to make sure that this is clear. Okay, all right, good. Makes sense. I want to make sure that this is making sense. Okay, so my job is to engineer traffic. The reason that there is such a big difference, like a night and day difference between, true 4%ers and the 96%ers in the results, is because, like people that if it was easy, you guys, if it was easy, everybody would be millionaires. You guys agree? Everybody understands that conceptually. We get it. But then we get diluted because nobody wants to do the work. And the reason most people don't want to do the work is because they're just confused. The work itself is not difficult. It's understanding the process, okay? If I've never ever built a burger, a hamburger, or a cheeseburger, to me that would be like it's like a process. I've never done it. I don't know, do I put lettuce first? Do I put the cheese first? Do I put the bun first, or what? Right? What's the order? But if somebody knows the process, it's not difficult, right? So the work is not difficult once you are clear on the process. So what I'm showing you here is the process. Now check it out. Whereas my competition, okay, these guys will continue to get, in this example, if we stick with it, they'll continue to put in $1,000, $1,000, continue to get cold ad traffic from cold advertisement, right? And continue to get 20% opt-ins here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run circles around them, okay, by utilizing this concept here, still utilizing this concept, but then I'm stacking. It's called traffic stacking, right? But I'm traffic stacking, but then I'm putting them into my world over here, and my results, I don't double my results, I multiply my results and my effectiveness just because of the setup. Okay? Can retargeting be a combined video and an opt-in page instead of landing page? Can a retargeting ad be a combined video and opt-in page? When you run a retargeting ad, you can do a video on a landing page, yes, but you have an ad that's retargeting people. They click on the ad, they go to a page. That page could be a value add, right? It should be a connection between your ad that you're running for retargeting and then where people click, where they get, taken to. There should be a message matching of the messaging, right? And then obviously take them to the inside. Okay, does that make sense, everybody? Right? So, I can go right now, you guys. Just to give you an example here. What I would do, okay, and by the way, I teach, I'm teaching all this, and if you guys want to take the masterclass, 4percent.com/traffic, in that masterclass I teach, let me see, where's my calculator? Here's a hypothetical example, okay? So if I go to 3 influencers, okay, I can tap into, let's say, an influencer with like 300,000, okay, followers. This guy might have 500,000 followers. This guy might have 200,000 followers, right? So where are we at? 800, okay, 1 million, 1 million. I can get in front of the audience of like 1 million very, very easy tonight, okay? Tonight, I can do that just like that. Just tap into, this is influencer right here, okay? Now, if I'm smart, I'm gonna take influencer marketing to the next level by utilizing or creating assets in my marketing, right? So if I go to an influencer, let's say if I wanted to sponsor a podcast, if I wanted to sponsor a video, and that video gets a lot of traction, or maybe a podcast gets a lot of traction, I can do that. It's silent, stealthy, like you're not out there, you know, in a massive, huge way, like hardly anybody is doing it because everybody's focused on Facebook or buying clicks and paying crazy, ridiculous prices for that, you know? So I can create assets here, but I can tap into a pool of 1 million influencers, and let's say that, okay, again, hypothetical example, out of 1 million people, okay, that might see my ad, okay, and if I do a value add to those influencers, okay, somebody else's list, all I have to do is just create a value add for them, right? Let's say 1% engagement, okay, times 0.01, okay? At 1% engagement, I can instantly demand, okay, what is that? 10,000 visitors. Okay? You know how much I might pay for these 10,000 visitors? Maybe a few $100. It's crazy. My cost per visitor is going to be almost nothing. Okay? So my 10,000 visitors are coming here, and if I have, right, and if I have a 30% opt-in, right, a 30% opt-in rate on my landing page, then we're really getting 3,000 people here on my list, okay, very quickly, and then 7,000 people go into my retargeting pool. Now, check it out. How much is going to cost me to retarget and run ads to these 7,000 people? You know what? It might be $60. It might be $70. See what I'm saying? So I'm taking my, so really what I'm doing is I'm taking my traffic expenses, right, or my investment in traffic generation. I want to reduce it. I want to optimize my traffic. You want to optimize your traffic spending, okay? The money that you guys are putting out for traffic to acquire the traffic, that should be optimized. There are several areas that I can optimize. I can optimize my cost, okay? I can optimize my cost, okay? Then I optimize my conversion, okay? Opt-in rate, okay? So that would be this. And then what I can do is I can optimize my funnel, right? I can optimize my funnel. This will increase my conversion rates. I'm spending less money. I'm getting more results. And then I'm really, 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 really doubling down on making sure that my hub is set up in a way that I'm doing this right here, indoctrination. Now, when I have highly indoctrinated people, okay, people that understand my values, understand my principles, how I operate, right, and they resonate with it, and I'm serving, and again, all of this matches, because if I'm talking to a particular market, you know, and I help people solve challenges in that market, there's going to be a bond. And if you know what you're doing, that's why you got to skill up, okay? People that skill up, they become the bosses. And so I want to be getting to traffic like the boss, and the traffic that I'm going to be getting here is going to be this right here, okay? Okay, if you don't have a product that you're personally selling, you might not have the customer base yet. So your highest rank at that level would be indoctrinated traffic. You guys, that's how I made, you know, previously when I promoted companies as an affiliate, independent affiliate, didn't own the company, millions of dollars, like $3 million in a single year, you know, just promoting other people's products, because I had this, right? I had this, and I took traffic that came from here, right? And I've ascended these people through the process that I just explained to you, right? And focused on building an indoctrinated traffic. This traffic, we were converting at like 40%, okay? 40% on, you know, high ticket stuff. It's crazy, right? Does that make sense? So there's a way. Now, how do you build all this stuff, okay? So in order for you to become, you know, the boss in traffic generation, now hopefully you guys understand this, yes? Okay. Again, I don't want to be here for 2 hours. There's a master class you guys can attend if you haven't yet. Internet Traffic Mastery, we teach all this stuff. In the academy, we teach all this stuff. But I want to talk to you a little bit about how do you because for you to be able to ascend the traffic, you got to understand the influence, right? You got to understand how to influence people. So maybe I can just do it over here, because you're working with people. It's not just numbers, okay? So there's a, how far can I go? Okay, there is like a, there's a hierarchy of influence, okay? I learned this a long time ago. From a gentleman by the name of Dan Kennedy, okay? He says that there is generalist, okay? Generalist. Most people are generalists. There's no difference between what I'm doing and what somebody else out there is doing. You cannot tell the difference. I mean, everybody's like fighting for attention, fighting for a sale, right? A generalist. A step above that is specialist. Okay, specialist. These are the, like in the medical community, this is like the family doctor, and this is like the heart surgeon. Okay, or maybe a some kind of a specialist, right? A dentist, right? Or a surgeon of some sort, right? So there's a specialist. There's a next level up. El Medina. What's up, man? Like a boss. El Medina is like a boss. Looking to do this ASAP, Cameron says. Okay, great. The next level up, okay, is, let's see, there's generalist, specialist. There is an authority. Okay? An authority. Authority is somebody, I mean, everybody respects authority. So again, this is like the influence, pyramid of influence. Okay? The higher that you can ascend yourself as an entrepreneur in your community, right? The more compliance you will have from the community, okay? Now, in order for you to engineer this, be able to create this, especially Indoctrination, with your hub, you need to understand this, okay? If you don't understand this, it'll be almost impossible for you to engineer this. This is engineered. This does not happen by accident or by luck. This is completely 100% engineered. This is not engineered. This is easy, okay? But the problem here, like most people are getting, or where most people are getting the traffic, is that they might spend $2,000 and only make 700, okay? Because they don't have this. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people going backwards. A lot of people are literally just like one paycheck away from going belly up in their business, and that's the problem, right? There's no scale. There is not enough traction for people to scale. Okay. Now, a step above authority, it would be like a celebrity. Okay, so if we see a police, right, with their lights on behind you, that's an authority, man. You comply, right, or else, right? So that's like a forced compliance type scenario, right? How do you engineer authority how do I engineer authority in my world? Okay, I can't like make people follow me. I can't make people do stuff that I tell them to do. So it's got to be done in a way that you instead of making people do stuff, you want to make people want to do stuff. That's good. That's all, and it's got to be beneficial for both parties, right? It's got to be a win-win-win. It can never be a win-lose situation. Okay, I can teach you all that stuff. A level above that will be like a celebrity. Okay, so celebrity is give me a celebrity. Give me somebody, Oprah, celebrity, I guess, comes to mind. I mean, a lot of these guys, a lot of influencers might be celebrities here, okay? So they might have a lot of big following here, and they might be good engagement and all that stuff because they're celebrity, okay? Will Smith, right, celebrity. So these guys get a lot of compliance, but the compliance is different, okay? There is very few celebrities as far as in the marketing community, okay? There is another level here, which is celebrity / authority, okay? So really, if I want to create this, okay, I can follow this pyramid of influence here, right? And I can ascend myself. Ultimately, I want to be here. I want to be celebrity authority, but not in a way that, like, oh, I'm better than everybody else. Okay? If you don't make this, if you don't decide, this is the thing. If you don't decide to go up, by default you will be playing the game as a generalist. The problem the problem that these people have is that they're in the mercy of something or somebody all the time. There is no way they can create their economy. The economy, the environment dictates what they have, what they can eat, what they can do, how much money they can make, what difference they can make, all that stuff. Really, they're making no difference at all. They're just basically going with the flow and just kind of hoping that everything's going to work out. Kevin Hart is a celebrity, yes. Okay, does that make sense? Barbara says needs to watch from the beginning. Yeah, you guys can watch it. We'll leave it up for a few days until the next episode comes out. So I need, and I cannot leave this stuff to chance, because if I leave this stuff to chance, I'm going to be here. And you don't want to be here, right? You want to be here. The thing is this, once you understand this concept, and you understand this concept, okay? Do you guys realize what's happening here? How do you engineer celebrity authority? You engineer celebrity authority, okay, by utilizing this model, okay? So when I'm putting it, that's why I keep saying entrepreneurs, this day and age, if people are comfortable on video, okay, and you know your stuff, and you have a personality that goes with it, we're gonna talk about that, okay, in our conversion mastery, also in the 4% challenge. There are a few components that you've got to work on and craft, right? Few skills that will put you in this category over here, at the top of the pyramid, right? You want to be there. If you're not here, you're struggling, okay? You want to be here. This is the boss right here, okay? That's it. People love you. People follow you. You sign up, and so somebody. Let's take a look at this situation here. Okay, so somebody can know their stuff. You guys have probably seen this before. I certainly have. So somebody might know their stuff, and they might know their topic, and they'll be like, "Well, I got to do the video," but their personality repels people. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like, if my personality is as such that it repels people, then you will not be a celebrity authority, okay? I don't know many celebrities that have like a repellent personality to them, okay? There's like a personality index. QVC uses a lot of that, approachability index and all that stuff. So there is a way for you to build this. I'm going to teach you guys all this stuff in the 4% challenge if you want to take that. It's like a highest level education you will ever embark on when it comes to building this. But all of this stuff is built up and engineered. Okay, so my idea is, again, going back to the topic for today's episode, I'm gonna be able to get the traffic like a boss, okay, by engineering. It'll come from here, okay. Here's the thing. I'm using this to build this through this. This right here, you are the boss of your universe. Okay? When you do this right, and again, I'm going super fast here. I understand we only got like an hour here for this show. You are ultimately building out your traffic, okay, to be coming from here, from your inner world, okay? And these people, whereas your conversions here might be 1% or 2%, people that are coming in from your world, properly indoctrinated, properly cultivated, properly nurtured, okay, and bonded with you, you might see 20 to 30% conversions. And that, my friends, is the best traffic in the world you can ever ask for, okay? Okay, let me open this up for some questions here and see if I can answer maybe a couple questions over the next 3-4 minutes, okay? If you guys, please clear this. Let's see how a retargeting pixel set up on landing page. Okay, so you can set up a retargeting pixel on a landing page, depending what landing page that you're using. Okay, so if you're using ClickFunnels, there's a way for you to go and drop a retargeting pixel on ClickFunnels. It's very, very easy. Okay, if you guys have, like, we have a product here in 4% that we have created out of the need, okay, that what we see in the industry is called E-Stage. And E-Stage is this right here. This is ClickFunnels. This is ClickFunnels, okay? Landing page, funnels, this is like ClickFunnels stuff. E-Stage is this, okay? And we've got E-Stage Academy now that teaches you how to do this way right here, okay? So if you're using ClickFunnels or Lead Pages or Kajabi or whatever else that you're using, okay, you should be able to drop the retargeting pixel. If you have a developer that's creating your landing page, just tell them to do it for you, okay? Why only 70% of people go in there? Okay, Tarun, the reason 70% of people, and this is just this hypothetical example, 100% of people go into your landing page, okay? Depending on what your conversion rate for opt-in over here is, okay, you will convert a certain percentage to your list, which will go to your internal, to your indoctrination phase now, right? And then the rest of whatever that percentage is should be going to your retargeting pool. I don't really want to retarget people that are already on my list, right? Because there's no need, they're already in, okay? And so this might be 70%, this might be 80%, this might be 40%, right? Depends. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. Vic, anybody knocked that gal out of the vid of the day lately? Don't know what you're talking about, Gary. Why not 100% of retargeting? Okay, just explain that. Should we need investment from setup affiliate marketing business? Yes. Said, do we need, Said is asking, do we need investment to set up affiliate marketing business? Absolutely, man. Everything's got a price. Your success has a price tag. Everything's got a price tag, you guys. Don't allow anybody to fool you in saying that you don't need to invest in your business. Dude, who told you that you can build a business without investing anything in business, okay? Show me any successful business that was built with zero investment. It's not happening. And this is the truth. And we need to understand that, right? It's going to require, show me any farmer that just woke up one day and went to his fields, and it's like corn, and he's got strawberries, and he's got apples, and he's got all these, fruits, and he never planted anything. Like, this is crazy, right? Why would it be any different for business? Okay, we've got to plant, we've got to nurture. When the farmer plants, he invests, right? But then he harvests if he nurtures it. Okay, so as an affiliate marketer, you're like, you don't have to have an office, you don't have to have a giant expenses, but you will have your basic running operations, your basic, your simple burn rate in your business. You'll need a landing page. I would advise you to definitely have some sort of a home on the internet, right? Have somebody build it for you. You build it yourself if you have the skills. We've got E-Stage. There's plenty of options out there, But this will cost you money. Traffic might cost you a little bit of money. Autoresponder, okay? And then some sort of a tracking technology that would allow you to track all that stuff. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's minimum. Your most important investment, you guys, okay, that should never, ever, ever be outlooked or overlooked, I should say, is investment in yourself, okay? Because if I don't understand, okay, if I don't understand how this is done and why this is done and if I don't have the knowledge, okay, I will never, ever, ever do. I can have the most expensive landing page builder. I can have the most expensive, hosting account. I can be spending tons and tons of money on ads, okay? But if I don't understand, if I'm lacking awareness, okay, if I don't have the knowledge, okay, none of that will really matter. So investing in yourself, okay, investing in yourself should be the first and foremost thing on your mind, okay? Skilling up. You never become the boss going from being an employee in this metaphoric example, right? By not learning more, by not understanding more, right? Maybe you got to go and take additional training. Maybe you got to learn. See, in business and marketing, same thing. Okay, what is the best retargeting tool to use? Just go direct. Okay, there is a. I would go direct. Go direct. You set up a retargeting on Google, and then you set up a retargeting on social media through like Facebook. Now there are platforms that you can use for retargeting. Hang on one sec. I just lost your comments here. Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. Pull up my vault. Hang on. If I have it on this computer, I want to give you guys some tools. It's not really tools, it's platforms. It's platforms. Dropbox, work with me. Hang on one sec. Oh my goodness, is my internet traffic mastery toolbox. Let's see. Hang on one sec if I have it here. If I do, I'll give it to you guys. There are several things. No. All right, I'll give it to you guys next time. There's a platform, like for example, when you go to, one of the platforms that you can use is like AdRoll. Okay, so AdRoll covers about 80% of the available retargeting media on the internet. It will cover your Google search, your Yahoo, your content networks, all that stuff, which is AdRoll. AdRoll.com, pretty simple. Facebook, you just go directly to Facebook and you can retarget from it. You can also do social media from AdRoll as well. Okay. There are specific tools that you guys can use, but they change quite a lot. One of them is Espresso, and I don't have. Maybe I'll show it. Maybe I'll talk about it next time. Maybe we'll do like a show for tools. Okay. Okay. Other questions here. Our first retargeting. Okay, what is the best retargeting tool to use? I'm going to pin this video on my fan page if I can. Yeah, Gary Roberts, go ahead. Should we have two separate retargeting pools? Yes. You can have a retargeting. If you guys can get as advanced as you want on this. So you can have a retargeting for a landing page, and when somebody opted in, if they did not buy, guess what? I can have another retargeting pool over here. Okay, that would take them back to my funnel. Better yet, I would create a retargeting pool around my hub. Okay, because anybody that opted in, you will take them to your hub anyways, right? Through emails. And your hub will have multiple channels of communication. Okay, if you guys use an eStage, for example, Nigel will show you how to set up your retargeting pixels, all that stuff on your hub, on your eStage site. So your hub becomes like a switchboard, for everything that you do. So like all of these other affiliate offers you're promoting, or your products or collaborations or anything that you're doing should circle back around this right here. Ultimately, okay, this will breed indoctrination. Okay, if you do it right. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it through the 4% challenge. Okay, but you can retarget. So people that opted in, but maybe they didn't engage with you as far as a customer, they didn't become a customer yet. Okay, you can retarget them on AdRoll and social media, bringing them back to your hub, therefore creating more value. But what I would also do is really focus on not just running ads. You want to make sure that you run ads that are value-centric ads, because these ads will serve as assets, right? So I want to build marketing assets. There's different assets that I can build. Your list is an asset if cultivated properly. Your content is an asset. Your videos could be assets. Like the videos I'm doing right now on the 4% Entrepreneur Show, guess what? It's an asset, right? Okay, so it's an asset. So these can be, monetized. They'll live forever, for as long as I want to use them. Okay, so if I have somebody new coming in, if I want to get them in, this is like what I'm doing here, you guys, right? If you're paying attention, indirectly and by default, without like really trying, right? This happens right here. Okay, so you guys are listening to me, and if this makes sense with you, like the stuff that I believe in, my philosophy in business is that you should be building you. You should never depend on anybody or anything for your success, right? You should go after and you should create your success. You should not leave it to chance. You should not rely on somebody to help you become successful, right? They can help you, but you should want your success more than anybody else in the world, because it's you, right? You should not try to impress other people. Forget about that, man. That's childish. You should work to impress yourself. You should work to impress your family. You should work to impress the loved ones, right, that you really care about. And the way you do that is by getting a result that ultimately will take your guys' lifestyle to the next level. That's what I believe in. And so all of my teachings, right, traffic, conversions, what we do in 4%, whether you're an affiliate marketer or you brick and mortar business or whoever you might be, okay, that message will continually to be propagated. Therefore, if people that resonate with that message, and a lot of you guys in your heart of hearts, you know this is the truth, right? Guess what? You get here. You're being indoctrinated, right? And so really what we're doing with the 4% here, guess what? What is 4%? 4% is right here, okay? It's going to be the world's biggest entrepreneur hub in existence, okay? Of people that are like-minded, people that are indoctrinated, people that are on the same page, going in the same direction, which is building your own success, long-term success, okay? And you should be doing that too. You should have your own hub. This should be your site. Eventually, you can build a little membership site, okay? I'm going to teach you all that in the challenge. But that's what I'm saying. Like, what I'm teaching you here, I'm doing. I'm not just talking about it, okay? If you guys have been following me, this stuff should be engineered, and it will never happen by accident for you. It will happen by you being deliberate about making it happen, okay? You guys, look, I appreciate you. It's time for me to get going on my stuff, and then I wish you the best day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. You know, it's always great to connect with you. I look forward to hanging out with you again this coming Thursday. You know, we do these shows twice a week, and I love it. You know, I talk about stuff that hopefully you can take these ideas, ponder on them, you know, let them marinate in your head. I got nothing, you know, if you want to create yourself an account to the 4% and really take this stuff, take this learning, don't just listen about it, do something about it, right? You really want to take this and start implementing this. We've got tremendous programs in the 4%. If you don't have internet traffic mastery that teaches you traffic generation, this in depth, couple that with like E-Stage. We have E-Stage Academy, and then we have the 4% challenge coming up. I promise you, you will never have to buy a single product on marketing or conversions, ever, okay? If you got those, if you got the core, that's like the core, okay? So it's up to you. You know, if you want to do that, check it out. If not, take whatever you can from this episode, and you know, hopefully this helps you and it serves you, okay? Appreciate you guys. God bless. See you next time.